Today we'll be discussing 30 hairstyles that'll be top trending here in 2022. So let's go ahead and kick it off with number 1, as always, the modern buzz cut or faded buzz cut. This has been one of the more popular looks for men these last couple years or so, and will continue to be as well, especially if you can rock a beard with it. It's a really good look that you can't go wrong with. Number 2, the high fade buzz cut, which is a super clean look. Probably gonna actually go for this one myself here pretty soon. Comment below, let me know what you think about that. Number 3, the short crop hard part. Now this is something that's kind of different but cool for those of you who are wanting something, kind of edgy and loud but still low key at the same time. Number 4, the buzz crop, which is a pretty cool look if you want to stick with the crop trend that's been very popular lately. I actually really like this look, maybe not for me, but in general it's a pretty cool look. Number 5, the natural short fringe. Now, I'm actually a pretty big fan of this one right here. It's got a nice gentleman's look to it. That's also pretty masculine at the same time. Number 6, the crew cut. Arguably one of the most popular cuts at the moment. This is a great manly look for those of you who want, to go for something short but don't have the guts to quite yet go, for a full buzz cut. There's also different variations of this look as well if you want a slight longer, more natural feel. Number 7, short, messy side part. One of my favorite looks of today for sure. It's just simple and cool and looks good without asking for too much attention. Now moving on to some more medium length hairstyles. Right here we got the choppy, which is a pretty low key style that has become very popular recently. Similar to that look is the soft Caesar, which is a pretty great modern look, especially for younger men. And if you want something a little more loose and messy, the messy fringe, which is another cool look. This style we actually saw in a few different celebrities, including Justin Bieber this last year. Number 11, the classic bedhead, which is a style you can really never go wrong with. It's effortless and takes not much time to do, obviously. Number 12 is the modern bowl, which has been just absolutely blowing up recently. And if you do it right, it actually can look pretty cool. Here, as you can see, we got some different variations of this particular style, depending if you got straight, wavy, or more kinkier hair. The messy mid fade. This is a great choice for anyone looking to elongate their face shape, usually for those more rounder faces. The messy off-centered part. Now this is an absolute classic that will look great on pretty much anyone, any age. You really can't go wrong with it. You can even go really messy with it, as I think that's what actually gives it the most style. Now for most of these looks today, if you want to go ahead and achieve something similar, I would highly encourage you guys to apply some sort of pre-styler, maybe like a sea salt spray, and then combine that with a hairstyling clay. With the combination of these two products, you're probably not going to get a better effect. Now what the sea salt spray is going to do is really just create that solid foundation to build upon. All you do is simply apply it before you blow dry your hair to give it some nice volume and texture, and then what the clay will do is just really tie everything together while giving you all day long lasting hold. It's the perfect 1-2 punch. It'll get your hair exactly where it needs to be. By the way, right now you can get all of our products here at Shabu for 10% off by using my promo code Drexler. I'll link that down below for you. So moving on now with number 15, the Classic Quiff, which is another great choice for pretty much anyone at any time. You can even rock a more looser version of it as well, like you see here, and also like you see here. It's a style choice that you can always go for or even go back to from time to time. Number 16, the Tapered Afro. This is a classic for black hair. You really can't go wrong with this one either. Here's an absolute banger, Hairstyles with the loose finger combed brush up. The cool thing about this look is just letting it kind of fall where it may and rocking it as it is. The twists with the side fade, a really dope look that's got mad style, especially if you add in some color or even if you bleach it. The wavy mop is starting to creep in again. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of this one, but for all you younger guys, it's kind of cool, I guess. Next up is the mop top. For those of you who have really wavy or curly hair, it's a nice look and it's just cool to kind of let those curls do their thing, as you see here. Number 21, the finger slick. Personally, one of my all-time favorite looks. It's very easy to do. Just throw in some pomade in it and slick it back with your fingers. The only problem with this is if your hair is more on the longer side, say 5 to 6 inches and beyond, it starts to kind of fall down and split right there in the middle because of the weight of the hair. So you'll definitely need a very strong holding pomade. I'd suggest, me personally, pomade by Shavu, as it's probably one of the most best products out there on the market with that strong of a hold. Again, be sure to use the promo code Drexler for 10% off. Now if you don't prefer a straight slick back, a slight finger to comb over also looks nice and gives you that little volume boost that you may desire. Now moving on to some longer looks, let's go ahead and kick it off with something kind of funky that's been kind of making some serious moves here in the last year, and that's the modern mullet. Now, there's plenty of different variations of this. I mean, I won't be able to post all of them. They're just, you know, there's too many. But if you're looking to switch things up and do something kind of fun and silly, this will be your look. Next up is braids. Now, this is such a crazy style that can easily take your looks up to a whole nother level instantly. I honestly think this is one of the best looks of the decade, in my opinion. Right here, we got messy long hair. Now, this is a look we've seen Dev Patel and also Timothy Chalamet rock in recent years, and it won't be going out of style anytime soon. The middle part is always a fine look, but not everybody can rock this. I wore it last year, and looking back, I don't know, I don't really think it fit my face too well. But if you have a more masculine face shape, I do think it looks usually a little bit more better, in my opinion. Moving on to the messy shoulder length hairstyle. As I've always said on this channel, if you're gonna have long hair like this, make sure to roughen it up a bit. I mean, hey, look, you don't want your hair to be looking prettier than your girlfriend's, right? You wanna keep it looking masculine by making it messy and adding in some texture. If you got a beard, hey, rock that too. Same kind of goes for a man's half up. Again, it's a cool look, but keep it rugged. All right, so that's it for today's video. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below which hairstyle or hairstyles that you thought were the best, or let me know what kind of looks you're gonna go for next. I would love to chat with you guys. By the way, thumbs up if you dug today's video, and I'll see you all very soon. My name is Drexler. Peace always.